Hamet Jishing, Scott Albertson. Over here, we have Mary Lou Marcuson. We have to get a seventh table. So we're going to start the meeting. I'm going to bring up Jason. The only announcement, I made a quick announcement before we started, but I'll do it one more time. We have some events that are happening this weekend. Usually we wear our yellow hats, and we'll talk about that a little later. If you don't have a yellow hat or you want to buy an extra one, Sherry is selling them here for $15. So get your hat.
All right. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Packed house. This is nice. All right. So today, as Vince just said, our speaker is Ang Dawa Sherpa. His wife, Pasang Phuti Sherpa. I believe maybe friend or possibly business partner, Himalayas. And Ang is one of the Himalayas' most accomplished mountaineers and an internationally certified IFMGA UIAGMA mountain guide with more than 21 years of high altitude expedition experience. A 10-time summiter of Mount Everest, he also holds a Guinness World Record with Pasang as the fastest couple to summit Everest in May 2019. Ang is a former member of the Buddha Rotary Club in Nepal and recently co-founded ANH Sherpa Treks and Expedition as a business. And he has some flyers at the table in the front where he is dedicated to helping others experience the transformative powers of the mountain and to give back to the Sherpa communities that raised him. Could you please all join me in welcoming Ang? Ang. And thank you. Can you come on up? Thank you very much. Yes, that'd be great. And Debbie, right there with the computer, she has your pictures and videos. So if you want to pull those up, you can ask her.
Thank you very much. Good morning, all the ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ang Dawa Sherpa. I'm from Himalayan region of the Nepal, Solukhumbu. Me and my wife, we are both mountaineers. I started my trekking and mountaineering career from 2005. My first Everest expedition was 2007 from north side, which was successful summit. I don't have that much experience that time, but luckily it was successful summit. And since then until 2022, I have done 10 times successful summit of Mount Everest and some different above 8,000 meter peaks, including Makalu, Manasolu, Choyu, and some different above 6,000 meter peaks, successful summit and guided. In 2016, I did a complete of my diploma of mountaineering, Nepal National Mountain Guide Association and International Federation of Mountain Guide Associations. In 2019, me and my wife, we climbed Mount Everest together, and at the same time, we set the Guinness Book of the World Record by the fastest time to climb Mount Everest. The title of the fastest time to climb Mount Everest by married couple. I'm going to tell about that story. And before we start to tell that story, I would like to say something about the Sherpa people. So Sherpa is a ethnic group people of Nepal. Sherpa is another title of the job. And so the people are confusion, that some misunderstanding. Sherpa is the title of the job. And then sometimes there's some issues or some misunderstanding. In Nepal, there are many, more than 125 different ethnic groups. they are all, most of them, they are walk in the mountains, in the Himalayas. They are not all the Sherpas, but sometimes the problem is if there's something wrong, the blame is placed to Sherpas. Like if they have some problem in their team, they say Sherpa did this. So it's important to know that not all the mountaineers are the Sherpas, and not all the Sherpa people are working in the mountains. So there are many different ethnic groups like Guru, Monga, Tamang. They are working in the Himalayas. And so I would like to tell today about our Everest expedition story. And 2019, we climbed Mount Everest together. And we start, so normally for the Everest climbing, it takes 45 between 60 days for complete the expedition. But for now, we have there's a lot of technologies. People use some hypoxia tent or using the helicopters after the trip or even before the trip, so we don't need that much time. For us, we completed around 35 days for trip. And so normally for climbing Everest, before we start, we do puja ceremony at base camp before we climbing start, because we know that Mount Everest is goddess mother of the world. So we have to do puja worship ceremony at base camp, and we did the same things. And after the puja, we as soon as we when the icefall doctor team, they set up the Kumbu icefall route and open the route until Camp 2. Then we start acclimatize and supply our equipment to Camp 1, Camp 2, Camp 3. Then we did acclimatize rotation. And then after that, we wait for the summit plan. On 14 May, we ready for summit, and we start 3 a.m. in the morning. And around and that day we just stop at Camp 2 because Pasang physical is not very. We little concerned about his physical. She got some sore throat, some problem, and we stop over there until the next day, 11 a.m. in the morning. And then after that, we decide again. We keep going for summit push. Around 3 p.m. we reach at Camp 3. We spend around 45 minutes something at Camp 3. Take some nap and take some soup. After that, we keep going for summit all the way to Camp 4. And when we are above the yellow band, we're crossing just below the Lutsi face. One of my friend, they contact me from base camp, and they're warning about the bad weather coming tomorrow afternoon. And after that message, I tell to Pasang about the bad weather. Maybe we are turning back, and she's asking me. After that, she's asking me, "What is the summit?" And then I just pointed towards the South Summit, and I tell her the summit is just beyond. The summit is just that we call South Summit, and summit is just behind the South Summit. If there is not much traffic, it takes about 1 hour or maximum 2 hours from South Summit. And she was thinking a bit, and she told me that I will not go down. If you want to go down, you can. I will not go down. She said, I'm not only husband, even as a mountain guide, it is very difficult to decide that case. It is normally happens in the mountains because clients always, they want to make the summit. And then I try to explain, but she doesn't want to go down. And after that, I check her physical, mental. She's fine. And after we decide to go continue. And then I said, okay, let's do it now. Yeah, then we are in the midnight because she saw that from yellow band below the Lutze face, we can see the long line. The people are going towards the summit. That day, around more than 100 people, they are going to summit push. The line was all the way from below the south summit to South Pole. We can see long line. She saw that that line with people are going up with headlamps, and then she gets some more motivate from the other people, and she decide. And then when we arrive at South Pole around 1 a.m. in the next morning, and then we take a nap for 45 minutes something, and then we keep going up to summit. Around 11:30, we reach at summit, and we meet on the top. Only one Indian guy and his Sherpa, only two people. They run out their camera battery and they request to me about take a picture of summit picture, and then I take their summit picture. Then I know that Sherpa is from our village too, and then I tell them, I'm gonna give you the picture at base camp or either Kathmandu. And then I suggest them don't spend too much time at the summit because the bad weather is coming from afternoon. And then we just take our picture and we descend immediately. Around 12:30, we just descend from the Hillary step. The weather was badly changed. It was, I have that videos still, and it was windy, snowing, bad weather. And then we slowly descend to South Pole. We spent overnight at South Pole, and we are too tired. I think 2 nights, something we not sleep well. We're too tired, and we wake up only in the morning, next morning. And the next morning when I wake up, I look around the tent at South Pole, and I see that Indian Sherpa. And I asked him, how are you? How about your clients? And he said, he looks not very well. He says they have a big trouble after the summit and very difficult to rescue down his clients to South Pole. But he said that his clients that Indian guy was dead over there, just close to the South Pole. We take their picture, but the Indian clients was dead near the South Pole. He told me that story. I was so shocked and sad. I tell this story to Pasang immediately, and that Sherpa looks like a shivering or is something not very well. And after that, we have some oxygen, extra oxygen mask and regulator. I gave him the oxygen, and we have some tea. We give some soup, tea, and then immediately we descend. I did rescue that Sherpa onto the Camp 2, and then next morning, the Sherpa is evacuated from Camp 2 to Kathmandu.
Wow.
Yeah, so if we were not there, even the Sherpa can be big trouble over there. Maybe he could be died because he don't have any oxygen. They run out of the oxygen, so we rescue them onto the Camp 2, and so that Sherpa we are from same village, and but now he lives in the United States as well. So sometimes we have contact, and he always respect to us because we saved his life. We couldn't save that Indian clients because we were so tired. When we were Camp 4, we were completely tired and we cannot go outside. We didn't see nothing, and then we couldn't save that Indian clients, but at least we saved that Sherpa life. So, and that happens during our expeditions. So it's not very easy sometimes, but what I would like to give a message from our expedition. So to do Everest expedition is not very difficult, but the important things physically, mentally, and technical is very important. And I have seen in my experience many clients, they don't have even any general knowledge about that, about the climbing, what we needed. Like don't depend fully with your Sherpas, because not all the Sherpa they have the same experience. So the clients normally need a general knowledge like about the use of oxygen, about the take care of the mass regulator, and sometimes your climbing Sherpa could be fall down, or he might need help. So the clients should know about some general knowledge. So that is important, and nothing is impossible. We made it, even we have small kids. We did it, so everything gonna be possible. So that's we want to give the message to everyone. And thank you very much. And here again, I would like to say thank you to all the Rotarian members. We also Rotarian member from Kathmandu, from Nepal. And I would like to say thank you to Joy Appleton and Hemant Namansan. First, Hemant guessing here 2 years ago in Vermont, and then we involved to the hiking. And after that, we are becoming a very good friend each other. And we write one article, and Joey, he did that, my article, and he contacted me. Now I'm still working with his company, Ship Construction. Is a very good portion. So we are in a good teamwork, and would like to say thank you to everyone for giving chance to speak here. Maybe in the future, we can join for the Rotary Club here at your club. And also we are doing some hiking event organized sometime in the weekends. So if somebody interested, you guys can join with us. And I am, you can share I have more story, and not only doing hiking, but sometimes we can join again for this types of events. And thank you very much. Thank you.
You can go, let's see if there's questions. There probably will be questions, so. Morning, Charlie.
How much weight were you carrying as you made that ascent?
Thank you for your question. So only for climbing Everest, so the climbing Sherpa, they carry a lot of weight. Sometimes even I have experience one on a, sometime after the summit, we have to bring down all the stops, like an empty bottle of the oxygen, and all the clients stops also, and ourselves. Sometimes it's more than 60 kilograms.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's the weight. We have a lot of pictures and videos that we have to bring down. And going up is normally on summit day. The Sherpa carry like 5 cylinders oxygen and some extra water. 5 cylinders means each cylinder is 4 kilogram. 4 times 5, 20 kilogram, including water is around 25 kilogram we carry on the summit day. But when we are going higher, the oxygen, when we finish the oxygen, we just leave the cylinder over there, and after the summit, we bring back. But normally, on the summit day, we carry 25 kilogram. Thank you.
Wow. Do you want me to show some of your photos?
Oh, yeah, do you want to see? Why don't we speak,
Yeah.
Uh,
want to see some of the photos?
That's
Yes,
awesome.
this is the picture. This is in Kathmandu. I teach to Pasang how to use oxygen, how it works, about the take care of the regulator mask. This is the Puisk. There are different company of the oxygen cylinder. So this is a Puisk oxygen. This is 4 liters. That's the mass regulator. We have to be very careful on that mask. Sometimes it can be frozen in the ice.
Oh.
So we have a lot of trouble there. And this is I'm teaching to Pasang how it works, how long does it work. Then oxygen this is in Kathmandu.
Okay.
This is a guiding to Pasang to Lobuche Peak, which is 6,145 meters. Before we start our Everest expedition, we climbed Lobuche Peak as a acclimatized. Before the Kumbu Icefall route opened, we did summit this peak together. And this is the summit picture of the Everest, Pasang. Some people, many people, they bring some prayer flag on the top, and that Pasang holding that I think is a statue of the Buddha. Some people they live over there. Maybe that is not very good to live there because of the global warming, but people they do that culture. Thank you. This is also a summit picture on 2019. I take a Rotary club of a flag from Kathmandu, Bauda Rotary Club. And after that, I give this picture to them, and they give some, they provide some awarded to us for the pictures. That's the summit of Everest. Sometimes the weather looks very good, but sometimes it's covered. But that day the weather is good. Thank you.
Question for you. Can I get a picture of the two of you with that last slide?
Okay, yeah, right now.
Oh, sorry, let me tell you how to do your job.
Sorry. My bad.
No, how bad? Sorry, one time.
Get with that
The
one.
top one.
You got mine.
Thank you very much. I'll show you.
You
I do this to Kel.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you very
Thank you.
Wait.
Oh, wait, one more, sorry. Thank you.
Thank you.
There's one. Yeah, they're the
Yeah.
prayer flags.
So, so you don't live in the mountains anymore. You live here, right?
Yes.
Is it going to be very hard to acclimate when you go back?
Yeah. So normally we need a good acclimatized deer. Even I have done 10 times, but if I go there now directly to Kathmandu to base camp by helicopter, I cannot stay overnight there because for the altitude, every day we have to gain 500 or 600 meters maximum. So we need a good acclimatized. Even for the experienced climbers, we need to be a good acclimatized. So in my experience for big mountains, so normally, even for the Everest expedition, on first day when we are going camp 1, it is very difficult. It takes 8-9 hours, and second time is more easier, and third, fourth, for the Sherpa people, they are going up more than 40-50 times for supplying their equipment to camp 2, camp 3, camp 4. And after that, even after the summit, when we go back to bring down our stuff, it takes just 4 or 5 hours to get camp 2 from base camp. So acclimatize is very important for the mountaineering. Thank you. And this is the picture on the top of the Everest. I tell this story a couple weeks ago with our Rotary Club. This is my second time here. So you see that picture in my boot, there's no crab bones. because my client, he dropped his crampons below the summit, below the second stage. We tried to find, but we couldn't find. And after that, I just wrapped one pussy coat in my boot, summit boot, and then I climbed all the way to summit without just one side of crampons, and all the way down to base camp with just one side crampons. That's the picture of that crampons on the top. Thank you.
Two quick questions. What is the typical temperature at the summit? And does it vary much over the course of the year? And the second one, I think you mentioned something called a hypoxia tent. Is that right? What is that?
Thank you. So about the temperature of the Everest, sometimes is normally it depends on the weather forecast. Sometimes is very warm. Even sometimes even we climb just with a very thin normal gloves, because if there's a no windy, just cloudy and no wind, it is very warm. And also in the daytime, if there's a sunny, no wind, it's very super hot. It's very hot. Even it's very hot here. So the temperature normally is good, but the dangerous is if the weather extremely cold, is if the very bad windy over there. But normally it's a good weather. So normally for now we have the good technologies about the weather forecast. So it is not very difficult, I guess.
What was the second question?
About your hypoxia tent. Yeah, hypoxia tent. I think there's a new technologies. So some clients they use a hypoxia tent even in here where they live. The tent is I think when they sleep in that tent, even in here, they just close the zipper and then that how we say that works even we are in the altitude, right? So if we sleep in that tent even here, that means it works about the when we are in the mountains.
Does it lower?
It's a higher, yeah,
Higher. Okay.
That works. Maybe you can find in the Google about that. Is a more better definition because my English not very perfect.
So if you sleep in that overnight at a high oxygen tension, that allows you to do better the rest of the day or
Yeah, so like if you sleep couple days practice here, that means you are already in the elevation that like that higher elevation you already been there, you sleep. So that means it is about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe you find something in the Google, do it.
Yeah, usually it's a training mechanism to get acclimatized before you get it into the mountains so that you can shorten your duration of getting used to it. Just a modern day training.
so you
Like you hear about the Gamo bag, PAC bag, one where in the altitude, if people get sick, altitude
Yeah, oh, yeah.
sickness, and then we put in the Gamo bag, that means we descend down.
Yeah.
But that hypoxia tent, when we sleep in the hypoxia tent, people are in the higher place.
but in the tent, the level of oxygen is reduced when you're in the tent, correct?
Yeah, yes, that's correct. Yeah, when we are in the tent, in the hypoxia tent, the oxygen is reduced. Yes,
Makes sense.
that makes sense. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for the presentation. I'm curious when you're here in Vermont, what you think of our mountains.
Thank you. The mountains are small, but I like it here. And even last year, I did one presentation in the that mountain festival. And then I said that I climb this mountain, Camel Hanger Mountain, and then people are laughing after that. But I love here in Vermont. The place looks like my country that I told last year also. We have a nice mountains, hills, different vegetation, green, different color. So we a lot of skiing place, mountaineering. So we choose to stay here. And I meet some good friends, Hemanso and Joy here. So we love to stay here. Thank you.
Back to Jude.
We're talking about, going into hypoxia 10. If you have altitude sickness, do you have to just give up the fact that you're not gonna make it up to the top? Or with the oxygen that can get you over that hump?
We use oxygen in that case. Yeah, so the hypoxia 10 is just using that when we already talked about that, while we are in the tent, that just the oxygen reduced. So that means practice for the elevation. If you don't have enough time to, if you have enough time to do the good acclimatize, like day one, Kathmandu, Lukla every day. But if you don't have enough time, you can sleep in the hypoxia tent here in Vermont, maybe a couple more days or maybe a couple more weeks. And then when you are going in the mountain, Mount Everest, then you get more help. Just that the purpose is just reduce of the oxygen here. And when we get some problem, we use some Gemo bag, or normally in the mountains we use oxygen cylinder over there. Thank you.
Any other questions? Jason? One question here. One, Peter?
It may be wrong, but I read somewhere that Sherpa Tenzing and Hillary, they climbed without oxygen.
The thing though, I think they climb with the oxygen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Could you stay here 1 second? First, I just want to encourage everyone to grab a pamphlet up at the front table for Ang's business. There's some interesting information in there and some pictures. Next, I wanted to present you with a Williston Rotary flag. And if you're ever back in Nepal, you can get one from your Rotary club. Please grab one and bring it back to us. Thank you. And because of your gracious presentation to our club today, a donation in your honor has been made to the Connecting Youth Mentoring Program at Williston Central School. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
And lastly, we have a raffle. And we're getting high stakes because we're down to 3 cards.
I think.
Could you pick a ticket and then read the last 3 numbers?
996.
Tracy. Oh my goodness. All right, and I got the cards up here, Tracy. So come on up.
Make it happen, Tracy.
I don't know.
This is not The Price is Right, by the way.
All right.
I didn't wear my costume.
All right, we got 3 cards for a chance at $100 here.
I'm so impressed.
Oh, yeah. No, it's still King of Diamonds is still in the deck,
Oh
guys.
my gosh.
All right. Give a round of applause for Ang and thank you.
Thank you for the presentation.
Wow.
Oh.
That's right there.
No, I'm gonna bring up
I know.
first.
I
I'm
know.
gonna bring up
I still
Elizabeth.
didn't get it.
Yeah, talk about
Okay.
your event.
Oh,
And yeah, and we have time, so just maybe tell people who haven't been there before.
So this Saturday is the Williston Green Fair and Green Up Day. John's in charge of Green Up Day, but I'm in charge of the Green Fair. So we will be giving away plants as we've done for the past 3 years, I think. And it's a great way to connect with the community. We do have a sign up sheet, and thank you, people have signed up. If you want to come and just hang out, you don't need to sign up. It's the kind of the more the merrier, because we're there giving away plants and talking about Rotary and just greeting the community, and it's really fun. I already talked with Armand. He's gonna come to meet me at storage and help me get stuff. The fair is from 9 to 12 at the Green in Williston, and the loading zone closes at 8:30. So Armand and I will be there with the canopy and everything by 8:30, so we can set up between 8:30 and 9. And I know some people have volunteered to set up. So thank you, because it does help to have 4 people for putting up the canopy, in my opinion. I don't like doing it.
Yeah.
Get 5.
I'll do it. I've done it before. But it's a really fun event. Even if you can just come for half an hour, give away a few plants. I know some of you have started plants. You can either meet us there between 8 and 9 to put them on the table, or I know Barb is giving me some plants today that I will bring. So if you can't be there and you do have plants that you want to give away, connect with me and I will make sure that your plants get there. And I think that's everything. Any questions? Okay.
Thank you for
Yeah,
organizing
be
that.
Don? Just wanna-
Thank you, Vince. Great. Okay, so Green Up Day, I got the green, we're in the green. Just like Mr. Patrick said, right? So I appreciate you all, it's good signs. We have some people signed up, maybe a dozen people signed up. 9 o'clock, so meet about 8:45 in the Hannaford parking lot, right where the EV, electric vehicle battery powers up. And I'll have coffee, donuts, and green bags for us. And you pick up, got brought gloves too. So if you have some gloves that you're comfortable with, do that. But I do have gloves for us. Let's see what else to say about that. So we're gonna do Marshall Avenue from the corner where Casa Grande is, and right down to South Burnell, and also the Harvest Lane loop where Walmart and Home Depot is. That loop there. So we've got a little bit of an area to cover. You can work. Yes.
You know, we have the safety vests.
Yes,
So y'all be wearing the safety vests.
Right, safety vests too. Did find them in our storage unit. Thanks, Armand. Yeah, so I guess it's also Kentucky Derby Day, so don't want to also wear a hat with that.
Shirt, yeah, well.
But we have Rotary hats, and you can wear those, and also the yellow Rotary. So that's. Thanks.
Do we have yard signs? Seems to be my thing lately. Yard signs. Just say Rotarians at work, and
We do.
I think we put those up like around the corner of Marshall Ave and then pick them up after.
That's a good point. I did not see them in the storage unit. I didn't look hard for those. I was looking more for I think those gloves and the vest. So I will check for those. The signs. We did have them last year in 2 locations. That's a good idea. Rotary at work.
People beep at us. And
Yes.
We like attention.
And they know who it is. Yes, that's very good idea. Thank you, Sharon. Any other questions? Very good. Thank you.
So I'm gonna bring up the Sergeant Arms. Chris?
Yep.
And for at least people who haven't been here before, what we do now is we do happy finds, sad finds.